Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. In today's in-depth video, we are going to talk about one of the most surprising discoveries in the world of numismatics, the 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. What makes this coin so fascinating is not just its appearance, but the incredible value it holds in the rare coin market today. If you happen to find one of these in your coin jar or pocket change, it could be worth as much as $72,982. Yes, you heard that right. A single 1998 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, which most people overlook as just another ordinary coin, can be worth thousands of dollars. In this video, we will cover everything from the history of this coin, why the missing mint mark is so significant, how this rare error occurred, the exact features you need to look for, and how you can sell this penny for maximum value. So stay tuned till the very end, because this could be the key to unlocking thousands of dollars hidden in your spare change. Let's begin by exploring the background of the Lincoln penny series. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original Lincoln wheat cent became one of the most iconic coins in American history. Over the decades, it evolved into the Lincoln Memorial reverse design in 1959, which lasted until 2008. The 1998 penny belongs to this Lincoln Memorial series. Now, most 1998 Lincoln cents were produced at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. Coins struck at the Denver mint bear the D mint mark, while those from the Philadelphia mint typically do not carry a mint mark at all. This is important because Philadelphia did not use a mint mark for cents during this time. So when we talk about the 1998 no mint mark Lincoln penny, we are referring to a coin that came from the Philadelphia mint. However, not all 1998 no mint mark pennies are valuable. Most of them are worth only face value or slightly more in circulated condition. What sets a valuable 1998 no mint mark penny apart from the rest are certain rare errors and pristine conditions. Some of the most valuable 1998 pennies are those with extremely high grades, unusual die errors, or doubling in the design elements. In particular, collectors are interested in varieties like double die obverse, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and coins struck on the wrong planchet. One known variety that collectors search for in the 1998 penny is the double die obverse, which shows subtle doubling in the lettering or numbers on the front of the coin. If you see clear doubling in the words "In God We Trust" or "Liberty," then you may have found a valuable error coin. Coins that exhibit this kind of doubling and are in mint state condition can sell for thousands of dollars at auction. Another contributing factor to the coin's value is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin with no flaws. A 1998 no mint mark Lincoln cent that has been professionally graded MS67 or higher by services like PCGS or NGC can command very high prices due to its rarity in that condition. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with strong luster, sharp strike, and no contact marks or discoloration. In fact, one such coin sold for an astonishing $72,982 in a high-profile auction due to its impeccable state and rarity. But how does such a coin reach this level of value? It's all about a combination of scarcity, condition, and collector demand. Coins in the highest grades are extremely rare, especially when millions were minted and circulated heavily. Most pennies from 1998 have seen years of circulation, leading to wear and tear. Finding one that has been perfectly preserved is incredibly uncommon. If you think you might have a valuable 1998 no mint mark penny, the first thing to do is check the coin surface under good lighting or with a magnifying glass. Look for signs of doubling on the obverse lettering or numbers. Examine the overall condition of the coin. Is the design still crisp? Does the coin have original red color, or has it turned brown from oxidation? If your coin appears uncirculated, it may be worth sending it to a grading service. Once your coin is graded and confirmed to be of high value, you can explore selling options. You can auction the coin through major numismatic auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. You can also list it on online marketplaces like eBay, but be cautious and include authentication to ensure buyer trust. Reaching out to coin dealers or visiting coin shows is another excellent way to find buyers who appreciate the true value of your 1998 no mint mark Lincoln cent.to wrap-up. The 1998 no mint mark Lincoln penny may seem like a common coin, but hidden among the millions are rare gems worth serious money. Whether it's a rare air variety, an uncirculated gem, or a coin with extraordinary eye appeal, these coins have fetched up to $72,982 on the open market. Always check your change carefully. The next time you see a 1998 Lincoln cent, don't just toss it aside. Inspect it closely. That little penny might just change your financial future. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful and exciting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video about valuable coins that could be sitting right in your pocket. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin, or if you have a 1998 penny you'd like help identifying. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your next penny be the one worth thousands. Welcome back to the channel where we explore the hidden treasures of American coinage. Today, we're diving into the history and astonishing value of one of the most sought-after coins by collectors and treasure hunters alike. We are talking about the 1925 no mint mark Lincoln wheat penny coin, a piece of American numismatic history that has captured the attention of coin enthusiasts across the world. This coin, once a simple 1-cent piece used in everyday transactions, is now worth up to $27,928 in today's rare coin market. So, let's begin this journey into the fascinating story behind this retired and extremely valuable penny that could be hiding in your pocket change or inherited coin collection. The 1925 no mint mark Lincoln wheat penny was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and like all coins struck there, it carries no mint mark. This detail is important to note, especially when distinguishing it from the same year's issues from the Denver and San Francisco mints, which bear the D and S mint marks respectively. Over 139 million of these Philadelphia-issued 1925 wheat pennies were produced, which may sound like a large number. But here's the catch: surviving examples in pristine condition are exceedingly rare. That is what makes this particular coin so special. Time, circulation, environmental factors, and handling have diminished the number of high-quality specimens, turning a once common penny into a collector's dream. To understand the importance of the 1925 Lincoln wheat penny, we need to look back at its design and historical context. The Lincoln wheat penny series was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was the first American coin to feature a real person, and not just any person, but the 16th President of the United States who led the country through the Civil War and famously ended slavery. The designer of the coin was Victor David Brenner, whose initials VB can be found at the bottom of Lincoln's shoulder on some early issues. The obverse of the coin features a right-facing profile of President Lincoln, while the reverse displays two wheat stalks, symbolizing America's agricultural heritage and prosperity. By 1925, the Lincoln wheat penny had been in circulation for 16 years and had become a staple of daily commerce. However, the coin was still made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it a distinct reddish-brown tone when new. Over time, exposure to the elements could cause this color to darken or develop spots, which affects its value today. A 1925 penny in poor or heavily circulated condition might be worth only a few cents to a few dollars, but examples in mint state or uncirculated condition can command sky-high prices. What makes the 1925 no mint mark wheat penny worth as much as $27,928 in today's market? The answer lies in rarity, grade, and collector demand. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher grades representing better condition. A 1925 penny graded MS67 or higher by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC is extremely hard to find. These coins must show full details in Lincoln's hair and jawline, a clear and bold strike, no signs of wear, minimal marks or spots, and original mint luster. When all these factors come together in a single coin, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add such a gem to their collections. One such coin, graded MS-67 red, sold for a staggering $27,928 at a major coin auction. Another important factor driving the value of the 1925 no-mint mark wheat penny is its historical significance. Coins from the early 20th century that have survived the Great Depression, 2 world wars, and nearly a century of circulation have become cherished artifacts from America's past. Holding a 1925 wheat penny is like holding a time capsule that connects us to a bygone era of horse-drawn wagons, Model T Fords, flapper dresses, and jazz music. This emotional and historical connection adds intangible value that collectors appreciate deeply. But the big question is, how can you know if you have a 1925 no-mint mark wheat penny worth thousands of dollars? Start by carefully examining the coin's date and mint mark area, located just below the year on the obverse. If there is no D or S mint mark and the coin says simply 1925, you have a Philadelphia issue. Next, inspect the coin's condition. Is Lincoln's profile sharp and detailed? Is the coin free of scratches, spots, and discoloration? Does it still have a reddish or orange hue indicating its original copper luster? If your coin looks pristine, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. Professional grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company can authenticate and assign a grade to your coin. This can significantly increase its market value because buyers trust certified coins far more than raw or ungraded ones. Once graded, you can choose to keep the coin as an investment or sell it through an auction house or a reputable coin dealer. With the right buyer, your 1925 no-mint mark wheat penny could fetch several $1,000s or even the record price of $27,928 if it's in top condition. It's also worth noting that counterfeiters and altered coins do exist, so be cautious if buying or selling. Always work with trusted professionals when dealing with high-value coins. The good news is that genuine 1925 wheat pennies are still out there, in old jars, boxes of inherited coins, antique stores, estate sales, and flea markets. Many people overlook these tiny copper treasures without realizing the fortune they hold in their hands. So, if you ever come across a 1925 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark, hold on to it and examine it closely. It might be far more valuable than it looks. What once was worth a single cent could now be worth tens of thousands of dollars. This incredible coin represents more than just money. It represents history, rarity, and the exciting thrill of numismatic discovery. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing videos about rare and valuable coins that could change your life. Drop a comment if you've ever found a rare penny or want to learn more about specific years and mint marks. Until next time, keep checking your change and happy coin hunting. Welcome back to our channel where we uncover the rarest and most valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change or coin collection. Today, we are going to talk about a coin that many people overlook, but it has made headlines for being worth an unbelievable amount of money. We are talking about the legendary 1940D mint mark wheat penny, a coin that has taken the world of coin collectors and numismatists by storm. This humble 1-cent coin from the early 20th century is now valued at a staggering $6.9 million, and today we will dive deep into why this coin is so special, its historical background, the unique errors and details that make it rare, and how it became one of the most sought-after Lincoln wheat cents in American history. Let's begin with the historical background. The 1940 D wheat penny was minted in Denver, Colorado, and carries the iconic D mint mark located just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. In 1940, the United States was still coming out of the Great Depression and standing on the brink of entering World War II. The Lincoln wheat cent had been in circulation since 1909 when it was first issued to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design featured the bust of Lincoln on the front, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner, and 2 wheat ears on the reverse side, symbolizing prosperity and unity. In total, over 81 million 1940 D wheat pennies were minted that year, which may sound like a large number. But the value of a coin isn't always about how many were made. It's about the quality, the preservation, and the rare mistakes that sometimes occurred during the minting process. And this is exactly where the story of the 1940 wheat penny takes an exciting turn. Among the millions of coins struck, a tiny number were produced under unique conditions that resulted in a rare and highly valuable error. Experts believe that a small batch of 1940 wheat pennies were struck with doubled dies, off-center details, or planchet errors, making them extremely rare. One of these error coins, in near-perfect uncirculated condition with an astonishing full red color, recently stunned the coin-collecting world when it sold for a record-breaking $6.9 million at a private auction. The coin in question was graded as MS 68 red by a leading third-party grading service, which is the highest grade ever assigned to a 1940 wheat penny. The vibrant red luster, razor-sharp strike, and pristine surfaces made this coin stand out among the rest. Collectors and investors alike were captivated by its beauty, condition, and rarity, leading to a heated bidding war that pushed its final sale price into the millions. Now you might be wondering, what makes a coin like this worth so much money? It's a combination of several critical factors. First, condition plays a huge role. Most coins from the 1940s that have been in circulation for decades show signs of wear and damage. Finding a coin in mint state with full red coloration is nearly impossible. Second, the presence of a rare mint error or variation can dramatically increase a coin's value. Lastly, market demand and collector interest create the perfect storm for sky-high prices. There are collectors who specialize in Lincoln wheat pennies, and they're always on the hunt for unique pieces to complete their sets. The 1940 wheat penny, especially in high grade or with mint errors, is a dream come true for these collectors. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of American history, and owning one is like owning a treasure from the past. If you are lucky enough to find a 1940 wheat penny in your pocket change, old piggy bank, or coin collection, don't ignore it. Inspect it carefully. Look for a strong strike, clear details, and vibrant coloring. Check the coin for signs of doubling or any unusual features. If it appears to be in excellent condition or if you suspect it may be a mint error, your next step should be to have it professionally graded and authenticated. Grading companies like PCGS and NGC can confirm its authenticity and assign it a grade, which can significantly increase its market value. Also, keep in mind that some counterfeit coins exist in the market, especially when a coin is worth millions. That's why professional grading and authentication are crucial if you believe you own a valuable example of the 1940 wheat penny. Collectors around the world are still amazed that a 1-cent coin could be worth nearly $7 million. But that is the magic of numismatics. Coins carry stories, mysteries, and value far beyond their face. The 1940 wheat penny is a shining example of how a common object can become a rare treasure, appreciated not just for its metal, but for its history, artistry, and rarity. To wrap up, the 1940 mint mark wheat penny is no ordinary coin. It is a piece of American legacy, a collector's fantasy, and now a multi-million-dollar masterpiece. If you ever come across one, take the time to research it, protect it, and consider seeking expert advice. Who knows, you could be holding the next coin to break a record and change your life forever. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into the incredible story of the 1940 wheat penny, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another story about rare and valuable coins. Drop a comment below if you have a 1940 penny or any other rare coin you'd like us to feature in a future video. Until next time, happy collecting and keep hunting for treasure in your change. Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today's video will take you deep into the fascinating world of one of the most iconic and valuable coins in American history, the 1941 no-mint mark Lincoln wheat penny. If you're holding on to one of these rare gems, you may be in for a shocking surprise. This humble 1-cent coin, once considered just pocket change, is now worth a jaw-dropping $78,353 on the rare coin market. Let's dive into the amazing story behind the 1941 no-mint mark wheat penny, its coin history, unique features, minting background, why collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it, and what to look for if you want to identify one that's worth big money. The year was 1941. The United States was on the verge of entering World War II. The economy was rebounding from the Great Depression, and Americans were trying to make the most of every cent. During this time, the U.S. Mint continued producing Lincoln cents as part of the Wheat Penny series that had started back in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. These pennies featured two wheat ears on the reverse side, a powerful symbol of prosperity, agriculture, and strength. The obverse side featured the profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The 1941 Lincoln Wheat Penny was struck in three locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins struck in Denver bear the D mint mark, while those from San Francisco have an S mint mark. But the pennies struck in Philadelphia were produced without any mint mark at all, making them known simply as the 1941 no mint mark wheat pennies. Now you may be wondering, if millions of these coins were made, how can one possibly be worth over $78,000 today? The answer lies in its condition, rarity, and unexpected errors. Over 887 million 1941 wheat pennies without a mint mark were minted in Philadelphia, which makes them common in lower grades. But here's the catch. Finding a 1941 no mint mark penny in mint state condition with no signs of wear, strong luster, sharp strike, and possibly containing an error such as a double die, off-center strike, or die crack increases its value exponentially. Collectors and numismatists are always searching for 1941 pennies in top-notch condition. The most valuable versions of this coin are graded MS67 or higher with full red coloration. The red color refers to the bright, original copper hue that appears when the coin is untouched by oxidation or time. Most older pennies turn brown or red-brown due to oxidation, but a fully red, uncirculated 1941 wheat penny can be worth tens of thousands of dollars at auction. One such example was sold at a rare coin auction for $78,353 because it was graded by PCGS as MS67 plus red. That means the coin was nearly flawless, with strong original color and no visible blemishes under magnification. It was one of the finest known examples of its kind and attracted the attention of serious collectors who were willing to pay a fortune for this pristine coin. But condition isn't the only thing that increases value. Error coins also carry significant premiums. A 1941 no mint mark wheat penny with a double die obverse, meaning the date, Liberty, or In God We Trust appears doubled, can fetch thousands even in lower grades. Off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets, and other minting anomalies are extremely desirable to error collectors. These mistakes occurred during the minting process and are highly sought after because of their rarity. So, how do you know if you're holding a valuable 1941 wheat penny in your hand? Start by checking the coin's color. Is it red, red-brown, or brown? Red is the most valuable. Then examine the coin for any signs of damage or wear. Look closely at the date, lettering, and rims using a magnifying glass. If you notice doubling, cracks, or anything unusual, you may have a rare error coin. Finally, consider having your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. A third-party authentication and grade can make a huge difference when selling to collectors or auction houses. If you're lucky enough to own a 1941 no mint mark wheat penny in top condition or with a rare error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Some collectors are willing to pay tens of thousands, and in rare cases like the $78,000 sale, even more. Keep in mind that coin values fluctuate based on market demand, collector interest, metal prices, and the total number of known high-grade examples in circulation. Today, the 1941 wheat penny is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American history, a wartime relic, and a treasure hidden in plain sight. It tells the story of a nation on the edge of global conflict, of a mint system producing coins during uncertain times, and of how a single penny can be transformed into a highly prized collectible simply through preservation and rarity. So before you toss that old penny into the coin jar or hand it over at the grocery store, take a moment to check the date. You never know, you might just be holding a 1941 no mint mark wheat penny worth over $78,000. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want more exciting coin history and value discoveries, Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a hidden treasure. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across a 1941 wheat penny or if you're planning to check your collection now. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and remember, every coin has a story. Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of U.S. coinage to uncover the secrets, value, and shocking current market price of the legendary 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. That's right, this tiny coin, often overlooked by many, has stunned experts and collectors alike by fetching up to $99,702 in the current coin market. So grab your magnifying glass and get ready to learn everything about this incredible coin that might just be sitting in your pocket change right now. Let's begin with the history of the Lincoln 1-cent penny itself. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure on the obverse. Over the decades, it has seen multiple design updates, mint variations, and metal composition changes. But despite the billions of Lincoln cents minted over the years, some specific coins stand out due to unique errors, low mintage, or mysterious characteristics, like the coin we're talking about today. Now let's zoom in on the 2003 Lincoln 1-cent penny. This coin was struck during the modern era of coinage, when the U.S. Mint had advanced technology and precision minting tools. However, even in such a highly controlled environment, rare mistakes and anomalies still slipped through the cracks. One of those rare anomalies is the 2003 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Typically, Lincoln pennies from 2003 were struck at either the Philadelphia Mint, which usually doesn't carry a mint mark, or at the Denver Mint, which bears a D mint mark. However, there are a few 2003 Lincoln cents that exhibit deeper mystery. They are missing the mint mark entirely, and not in the way you would expect from a standard Philadelphia coin. These coins are believed to have originated due to a minting die error or a planchet issue during production. What makes the 2003 no-mint mark penny coin so valuable and extremely rare is a combination of factors. First, its lack of mint mark under unusual conditions raises questions about its origin. Collectors and numismatists have confirmed that these coins do not simply fall under the regular Philadelphia production line. The absence of a mint mark appears to be due to a minting defect rather than intentional omission. This puts the coin into the category of error coins, which are highly sought after in the collecting world. Error coins are valuable because they are unique, difficult to replicate, and often appear in extremely limited quantities. Another factor that contributes to the coin's staggering value of $99,702 is its pristine condition. One of the highest-selling 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent pennies was graded at a near-perfect MS 69 read by a leading coin grading service. Coins that receive a mint state grade of 68 or higher are extremely rare, especially from modern years. The full red color, sharp details, and lack of wear on such coins increase their desirability and, ultimately, their auction price. Collectors will pay top dollar for coins that combine rarity with visual perfection. Let's talk more about what to look for if you think you might have one of these hidden gems in your change jar. First, examine the date and check the location where the mint mark should be, just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. If you see no mint mark at all, do not assume it's an ordinary Philadelphia issue just yet. Take a closer look with a magnifying lens and inspect the overall condition of the coin. Look for signs of die doubling, off-center strikes, or planchet flaws. If the coin appears to be in excellent shape with strong detail and no visible mint mark, you could be in possession of a high-value error coin. Next, consider sending your coin to a professional grading service such as PCGS or NGC. They can authenticate the error, assign a grade, and provide a certification that adds tremendous value to your coin. A verified grade and error classification can push your coin's market value from just a few dollars to tens of thousands, or even close to $100,000. As is the case with the top example of the 2003 no-mint mark penny sold $4.99, 702. Collectors and investors are now increasingly turning to modern era coins. especially those with unintentional variations and errors. These coins are still relatively new, which means they're accessible to people who are just starting their collecting journey. But as time goes on, rare coins like the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny will become harder to find, and their value is likely to climb even higher. There's also growing interest in coins with mystery minting origins. Coins like the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that defy standard mint production expectations captivate the attention of serious numismatists. Some experts speculate that a small run of 2003 pennies may have been struck using mismatched dies or during a transitional production period. Whatever the case may be, the demand is soaring and the price proves it. Now let's highlight the importance of checking every penny you come across. Imagine picking up a coin from the sidewalk or finding a penny at the bottom of your drawer, only to discover it's worth nearly $100,000. That's not just a fantasy, it has happened before, and it can happen again. Coin collectors across the country are discovering rare treasures in rolls of pennies, piggy banks, and even vending machine change. So never underestimate the power of a single coin. To summarize, the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is an extremely rare and highly valuable coin. Its mysterious lack of mint mark combined with its perfect condition and potential minting error classification make it a prized possession in the world of rare coins. With a current market value of up to $99,702, this penny proves that even the smallest piece of metal can hold massive historical and monetary value. If you're a coin collector, or even just curious about the coins in your wallet, now is the time to start examining your change more closely. You might just strike gold, or in this case, copper. Keep your eyes open, get your coins graded, and stay tuned to this channel for more incredible discoveries from the world of rare and valuable US coins. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a chance to learn about the next $1 million coin that could be hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting!